Hi, I'm Nola Star.
And I'm Justin Symbol of the God Bombs. Check out our channel, subscribe, check out our new music video, ACAB. We've been really excited about the new Smashing Pumpkins stuff. They've been releasing a bunch of songs leading up to a double album called Sire, which is coming out November 27th. As far as I know, it's their first double album since the infamous Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, which is one of the best records of the 90s.
Yes.
Phenomenal album.
So a little secret, only concert I've ever cried at is Smashing Pumpkins, that's right. More to the video in specifics, they are doing an animated series called In Ashes, and I think this is an amazing idea. I think doing an animated series to explain an album is the coolest thing I've seen in quite a while.
It's very cool. Each episode tells a story.
Yeah.
And this is part 2, and the song for this one is Confessions of the Dopamine Addict.
And the first one was Color of Your Love, which I also thought was amazing.
So far we have heard 2 singles, Sire and Color of Your Love, both of which were really amazing. Right?
Super amazing. My favorite of those 2 were Sire. I thought the video was very cool. I thought it was a really cool sound. I think it's really interesting that the Smashing Pumpkins are kind of going this electronic sound. I was actually one of my favorite Smashing Pumpkins songs released after all the old school stuff that I grew up with. So it is cool to hear that electronic sound fused with it because I was a huge fan of I used to play that song in repeat.
And there was even electronic stuff on Melancholy and some early records.
Same way.
But they really went more electronic towards the end of the Smashing Pumpkins. And then Billy Corgan actually, his first solo album was called The Future Embrace. And it was like an electronic album. So it's interesting that they're going back to this electronic thing after they reunited the band. And I'm curious if the other 2 members are involved at all, whether James Iha is involved, maybe playing synthesizer or something. There's definitely, it sounds like the drums are like drum machines and stuff, but.
Yeah. So their new one that we watched was Confessions of a Dopamine Addict. I am in love with this song. I'm probably gonna be playing it for the rest of the night. I think the animated series draws you even more in because now you're just like, what's the next song? What's the next episode?
Yeah, the series is really cool. It's like this post-apocalyptic world, kind of like a futuristic world. It seems like, and there's a little bit of a commentary there, I think, where it's like the technology starts dying and then the humans are having this sort of experience. In this episode, they took these weird like LSD pills. They had kind of a crazy psychedelic trip, and one of the guys actually has like a heart attack, which is kind of sad.
I think it's more emblematic of their subconscious and the things that are within them, good and bad. There's this theme of them protecting this woman, and I like that a lot.
Yeah, there's definitely a romance there. There's like a main guy and a main girl, and they seem to be falling for each other, and we'll see what happens in the next few episodes of it.
Yeah, not that she needs protecting. She looks like a real bad bitch. And it seems like him and his friend were like willing to help her out. And then it like stops and pauses, and then you see this huge owl, which I think is awesome. I think there's a lot of symbolism in it that could represent a lot of things, but for me, it's like the owl's like knowledge or wisdom, and so I think it's cool that they're going down this trippy subconscious experience.
I love the album so far. I love all 3 of the songs I've heard. They're all very electronic and kind of a 70s vintage synth way. I love the arpeggiated synthesizers on this new song, Confessions of a Dopamine Addict. I love the melodic vocals. I like that some of the newer stuff, he seems to be layering in some female vocals. I don't know who exactly is doing that.
But we love it. Keep rocking.
Yeah, whatever they're
doing. You caught my heart again, Billy Corgan.
Thank you for all your genius, Billy. I actually met Billy once, and he was really interesting. He wouldn't shake my hand, but I understood, and it was cool. And we still talked for like 20 minutes, mostly about Marilyn Manson.
Aww.
He really loves Marilyn Manson. They're like really good friends, and he's really supportive of him.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what kind of energy you got, dude. I'm not shaking your hand.
Yeah, he was kind of he was an oddball, but in a good way. He's also really, really tall.
Aw, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Like a lurchy kind of vibe.
I just love seeing all these older artists who are still going and producing some of their best work. So check out some of the other reviews on this channel, the new Marilyn Manson album.
Keep inspiring the God Bombs. It is really awesome to see all these old artists that we grew up with. It's so inspiring to keep us going.
Yeah, so check out our channel, subscribe, check out our latest video, ACAB. We have some new stuff coming along the way. And thank you again, Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins. Check it out. The new album, Sire, drops November 27th.
Bye.